Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? Hope you're doing well on this autumn season. Um, just a quick one about mixing and matching your routine, your health and well-being, your fitness routine, especially if you find that you're in a plateau or you're getting bored and you're struggling to stay consistent. This might help you. So I remember when I was leaving out to go for a walk. It was a few weeks ago, and I met somebody, and they were asking me, so, where do you go for your walks? And I was saying, oh, sometimes I go this way, sometimes I go that way, sometimes. I said, depends on how I'm feeling. And it's good for me. I love variety. Variety is what helps me stay consistent with my health and fitness and well-being journey. So you may find that, if you're in a plateau or you're struggling to feel motivated to get going and keep up with your routine or your plan, then you might want to consider mixing and matching. So it doesn't have to be anything drastic. It could be one thing. So say, for example, you always go jogging. You might consider going jogging in a different routine, a different place, a different time. If, say, for example, you always go to the gym and you use the same machines, you might say to yourself, okay, you know what? I'm going to go outside for a change. I'm going to go for a walk, or I'm going to do something different. So think of ways of just one thing that you can change in your routine. So, for example, when I'm walking, I also walk backwards. I'm going to do that now. And that just changes up my walking. It just adds variety to it. And I see things from a different perspective. So like, I can see who's walking behind me. I can see the blue sky and things behind me instead of in front. And it's fun as well. So you also might want to consider wearing something different. If you're, say, for example, your exercise outfit is always black or it's a certain colour, you might think, you know what, let me add a bit of colour or change it up, wear something different. If, for example, you're always eating the same foods and you're like, oh my goodness, Lillian, I really struggle with knowing what to eat, then you could, again, change that up and say, okay, instead of just having plain porridge all the time, for example, or plain eggs all the time, let me add in some fruit with my porridge. Let me add in some vegetables with my eggs. Think outside of the box and change up one thing to add some variety. And then that brings a new freshness to your health journey, to your fitness journey, to your well-being as well. And then you'll get different results as well. So let me know what you hear. Let me know what you're taking away. And if you find it helpful, please do share with other midlife women who are probably in a plateau or they're feeling bored with their routine. And they're just looking for ideas and ways to stay consistent and stay motivated and keep things going. So, yeah, let me know what you take away and what's the one thing you're going to change? What's the one thing you're going to change? All right, I'm going to continue with my walk and I'll speak with you soon. Take care. Bye.